Hi, I'm Christina Bowermaster, and thank you for joining me on this slightly different video on the Bowermaster Dream channel. In the past, I have been posting videos on the project of the home, various things that have been going on here starting from the build to now the shop and doing the electrical in there that we're doing now. But I wanted to take this time and do a little bit of a different video because I've been asked in the past how I keep these shower doors so clean. Now they aren't always clean, as you can see behind me, but I'm going to share some things or a couple of products with you that I use. I don't really buy a lot of chemicals. I just think they're a waste. They're very expensive and I think they're unnecessary. I use a lot of vinegar, bleach, water, Dawn, but I do buy a couple of things. Maybe there's 3 items that I do keep on hand that I've learned over the years that work best for things like this, like the shower doors and the hard water stains on the doors that are so hard to come clean. But I thought that I would do this today just to share with you a couple of those items that I've purchased and that work amazingly well for this kind of thing. So come on. So first I'll start with these products here. Like I said, there are some things that I do purchase, and it's going to be these 3 items here. And believe it or not, these 2 items are purchased at the Dollar General. Now, I have had a hard time finding this stuff at the Dollar General. For some reason, I can't find it anymore. I went to 3 Dollar Generals in the past between today and a month ago. I cannot find this stuff anymore there, and it was like $3 there. My dad actually introduced me to this and asked me to start using this, and when I did, I love it. So I do purchase this chemical. This one here you can purchase. I purchased it today. Actually, I purchased both of these today at Ace Hardware. I don't go to Ace Hardware too much, but there are a couple of products that I use. One for my plants, and then the other 2 are here, but that I can find there. So I went there today and I did find them both. This Barkeeper's Friend I've used in the past, and I did make a post on my personal Facebook showing people how, when I was asked then years ago, how do I keep my doors so clean, I shared with them this secret. This can be purchased at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, Home Goods. I found that there as well, of course on Amazon. This pink stuff, you can also find it. It's in a tub. It's like a 17-ounce tub for $5.97 on Amazon as well. But like I said, Dollar General normally keeps this. This is the first time I've seen it in the cream. It's normally in a tub. It's a paste. This last one here, totally awesome. My dad also introduced me to this one. I believe him and my sister both use this and swear by it. So I thought, let me try it. And this is the 2nd bottle, maybe 3rd, that I have purchased since, because it's amazing. It's a little strong, so you have to be careful with this one, but I love what it does to especially the bathrooms and the showers. So again, I'm just showing you what I use, just normal things. Instead of purchasing a lot of chemicals, I use things that I already use in the house. Dawn works so well on so many things, and I know you can find online some DIY chemicals and things to use on ants and flower beds and plants and all kinds of things. And Dawn works so well on so many things. Vinegar. So I keep this on hand all the time. This is actually empty. I need to buy a new one of white vinegar for my laundry. So I also use it as a cleaner. There is a cleaning vinegar. I don't buy it. I normally just buy the regular white vinegar and it works just as fine, but there is a cleaning type for vinegar for cleaning purposes. And then of course bleach. So even the bleach, I don't buy name brand. I believe bleach is bleach from what I've seen and how I've used it over the years. The popular brands are the same as this. So I just buy the cheaper version and I use this. So a lot of this with water, I dilute it with water and clean everything with it. So I love these things here are my go-to. And I have saved so much money on purchasing chemicals. I just think that they're not just not necessary for cleaning. I just found that all these things work just as well. When I mop my floors, I don't even use a chemical on the floors. I use a steam mop, and it's just water. It's filtered water, and I use that for the floors. I don't put any chemicals on it, and I love it. It does smell fresh. There's no chemical smell. But it doesn't mean necessarily when you can smell a chemical that it means it's clean. So to me, that doesn't bother me, but I do like a clean smell. Don't get me wrong. But again, my home, this is what I use. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you these two products today and how well they work on these hard water stains on these doors. So let's get started. So I know it's probably going to be hard to see because of the lightness behind this glass, but it is very, very dirty. So I'm going to first use the pink stuff on one side and then the barkeeper's friend on the other side, and show you that really there is no difference between the two chemicals. They're going to work just as well. And I use this, which this thing I've had, I purchased it on, it's like there's another cleaner, and it comes, I want to say it's for glass tops cleaners, and it comes with this. So I bought it years and years ago and kept this little scrubber, and that's what I use for these doors. But it's a very mild, not a really harsh scrub, so I like it for these doors, and that's exactly why I use it. I've kept it and I use that. But yeah, let's get started with the pink stuff here. It doesn't necessarily, the glass doesn't necessarily have to be wet. You can wet it if you'd like, and I just put a little bit on there, and I'll just start in one area, and I'm going to just do a small area so I can show you what it does. So just, you know, a little bit of lightly scrub. You don't have to scrub too harshly or too tough on it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to rinse it off. I'm going to do the other on the other side, on this side, using the other stuff. So I'm going to rinse this off, use the other chemical, the barkeeper's friend, on this side, and then show you the difference in the end. And again, they're going to do, to me, they work the same. I just happened to purchase this pink stuff when I saw it, but then I saw the other and thought, well, why not? I use both. They work the same. I'll just buy a couple of those to keep on hand, and so I don't have to run out and buy any anytime soon again. So anyway, yeah, so I'll be right back to show you the end product. Hi, so I'm back, and I just did the side-by-side comparisons using these two different chemicals to clean this shower door. And you could see, I know it's hard to see right now in the video because of the glare and the lighting inside in here in the bathroom, but the picture shows exactly what these chemicals did, and it's virtually impossible to see the difference. They do the same amount of work, or the result is the same. At a cost, this is a little bit more expensive. At about, today I purchased this for $7.99, and this pink stuff was about $4.99. So a little bit cheaper to go with the pink stuff, but again, the same result as you can see on this shower door. I'm going to complete the entire door. I'm going to go into the spare to do the same thing. Now, this door probably hasn't been cleaned in about 3 months. So that just gives you an idea of how long I take till I clean these thoroughly again. It's not an every week process because it is time consuming. These doors are tall. I do need a ladder to get to the top of this, not necessarily needing probably to do the very top, but these are big doors, and I have a spare bathroom as well. So it's not something that I would do on a weekly basis, and it doesn't need to be done weekly. Now, if you use a squeegee on your doors, that would help a lot. After each shower, squeegee the doors. I know it takes a little bit more time, a little bit more effort to squeegee those every time, but it would help in keeping these doors cleaner longer. But again, these are the only two chemicals that I use, very to little to no effort at all. You saw how lightly I scrubbed them and threw some water on them to wipe them down, and that was the effect. So I'm going to get started on these, and hopefully that will be my consume my day. And but yeah, again, I don't know if I will post other videos of cleaning practices. This was just something that I thought of because people have asked, what do I use on these glass doors? So I thought I'd post a video. But I think next I'm going to be, and I will do a video of the bathrooms. I'm going to be wallpapering and doing some ceiling tiles in the bathroom. So stay tuned for that. My husband's still out there in the shop doing electrical, so got a lot of things going on. So stay with us and keep watching. Thank you for joining me on the Bauer Master Dream channel. Hi, so I ended this video and then thought, why didn't I show them the tool, the scrubbing tool that I purchased years ago from Amazon, and how I use that in the showers, because it has helped me a lot. Literally, I have been on my hands and knees scrubbing in this shower to get it clean. But now, because of this scrubber, I don't have to do that. So let me show that little gadget to you. So this is the gadget that I purchased on Amazon years ago. And I love it because it just keeps me from having to be on the floor. Like, it's got the attachment. This is the power rod, which gets, I love because it's chargeable, it's rechargeable, so no batteries involved. So I love that aspect of it. This just connects to this here. If I can connect that while holding the phone at the same time. So that gets connected there, as well as an extra rod, just in case this one isn't long enough. You're able to reach a little bit higher using this one. It's got the different heads. As you can see, I like this one for the corners, but it's got 3 different heads, and I just love this thing. So I'll put it together and I'll get in the shower and just give you a quick few seconds on how it works. So again, this is the gadget. I love that it has different kind of rotating. You can rotate the heads depending on the angle that you need. So yeah, it's just got an easy power button. As you can see, it starts to spin. This might need a little bit of charging. It seems to be a little bit more powerful, but I think it needs to be charged. But anyway, yeah, it's just as easy. I haven't sprayed anything on the walls. There's nothing on the walls, but I just wanted to kind of show you, like, it's effortless. Like, that's it. You do have to guide it. It kind of wants to go on its own, but you do have to guide it. But it's really gentle. It's just not hard. It's not difficult at all. So as you can see, like, love it. Love this gadget on Amazon. So if you have any questions, let me know. But this is along with those chemicals, my go-to tool. I use this every single time I scrub the showers.